Okay, are we ready to work on some more upgrades?
Yep, we're ready.
Okay, what do we have planned for upgrades today?
So all of us are going to be working on the middle of the tunnel, trying to get that one path that leads from the first tunnel, and then the path that leads from the turn path connected together. Okay. And then what are you going to be doing next? Next time, I will be doing the back of the tunnel, because there is one path that leads to the right tunnel, which actually leads closer to the two-way split, which I will remove that next time. And then also, I gotta put in another path that leads to the right tunnel and does not lead closer to the two-way split. Oh, I see. So I'll remove the path that leads to the right tunnel next time, and then a separate day I'll make that extra path lead to the right tunnel, which I'll do separate days. Okay, that sounds perfect. Alright, are we ready to work on some upgrades? Yes, we are. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Alright, so you guys will be working on the first tunnel, right? Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay, and then I'll work on the turn path. And then next time I'll work on the path that leads to the right tunnel. I'll remove that, which I'll do the next time. And then a separate day I'll go ahead and do another path that leads to there. Alright, that sounds good. After which, that whole process is going to take 3 separate days to work on. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So last time we worked on the middle of the tunnel, trying to get a path that leads from the first tunnel to the turn path. We started on that last time. This time we're working on the rest of it. For example, over here, there's the two-way split, and then there's the turn path. We're trying to get that tunnel from here. And then next time we work on upgrades, I'll go ahead and remove this path over to the right tunnel, because that's closer to the two-way split. And then a separate day, I'll start working on this path, trying to get another tunnel that leads from there to the right tunnel. Like over here, there's the tunnel, and I'm going to try to make that path even further. And then for all this work, it's going to take separate days. Here's how it's going to work. So we're going to make this path go from here all the way to the middle, right here. And then the first tunnel, the extra path will lead to the same area. The part where I just pointed at. And then we're going to reconnect it. And then we'll be good to go. So the arm monsters worked until here. And then I worked until here. So we have good enough amount of work for this path right here. And then the next time I'll try to remove the path that leads to the right tunnel. And then a separate day I'll make another path that leads to there without even touching the two-way split. But if I do really bad on that, then I'll have to remove that tunnel too. And then make a path that leads to the right tunnel, but without touching the two-way split, like I just said. Or even not getting closer to the two-way split. But for now on, we're just going to work on this tunnel, which leads from the turn path from the first tunnel. And we're going to stop right about there. Alright, so we're going to get started on the first tunnel, right? Yeah, but I don't know how to finish it. I know of a way. I'll see what plans does TV Space Monster have, and then we'll work it out. Oh, are they asking where are we gonna stop at? Let's see. So, do we have any plans for the tunnel? From the tunnel that leads from the first tunnel to the turn path, yes, I do have some plans. We're gonna stop right here where I did that little mark here. So that's where we're gonna stop. Okay. And then after that, we're reconnecting the two tunnels, right? Yep, after we get finished working on the tunnel. Okay, we'll get right to work. Alright. So I'll get started working on the turn path, trying to get it to right here. So let's do this. Alright, let's go, guys. Alright, I believe this is where the mark is. Okay, I got done with my part. Good, and we're finished. So is this where the mark is? Or is it even further down? Yeah, it was actually right here. Okay. So let's reconnect the two tunnels, and then I think we're good to go. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we just got done working on the tunnel, trying to reconnect the two tunnels, because the Iron Monsters just got done with their part. I got done with my part. So we're good. Alright, are we about ready to go? Yes, I think so. Alright, let's go.